In this life, many people think that talking a lot is evidence of intelligence and strength. However, the truth is that talking can be a reason for revealing what was hidden, whether it be moral flaws or ignorance. This is why Ali ibn Abi Talib, may God be pleased with him, said, "Speak and you will be recognized, for a person is hidden beneath his tongue." This means that a person may appear respectable and intelligent to you, but if he starts speaking unconsciously, his true nature is revealed, and you will discover who he really is. If we reflect a little, we find that silence in many situations is the best choice, not because we fear speaking, but because wisdom sometimes lies in holding your tongue. Here are some important meanings that will help you understand this more. First, the power of listening. Many people believe that speaking is the only way to assert oneself, but in reality, an intelligent person is one who listens more than he speaks. Listening gives you the opportunity to understand people. When you listen, you know who is worthy, your concern, and who doesn't deserve it. Who speaks with knowledge, and who speaks out of ignorance. Second, know when to speak and when to be silent. Not all situations require comment. There are certain times when it's better to be silent, such as when you're angry, because anger shuts down the mind and the tongue moves with harsh words. Third, the power of questions stems from intelligence. Making others talk more than you does not mean weakness. Rather, the intelligence of a person who talks a lot reveals their way of thinking and personality. That's why in job interviews, they ask questions like, "Talk about yourself," because they want to know how this person thinks and what matters to them in life. Fourth, avoid futile arguments. There is a type of person who will not be convinced no matter how much you discuss it with them. They may even insist on their mistake and persist in it. If you find yourself in such a situation, it's best to withdraw calmly. Don't try to prove anything to someone who isn't ready to understand. As the saying goes, don't argue with the ignorant, as they may deceive people into thinking you're like them. Fifth, the effect of speech on relationships. One word can destroy a relationship that has been going on for years, for example, at work, between friends, or between husband and wife. Therefore, always think before you speak. Ask yourself, will this word be good or bad? Is it better to say this now or to remain silent? The noble hadith states, "Whoever believes in God and the last day, let him speak good or remain silent." Sixth, how do you balance silence and speech? Silence doesn't mean you always remain silent. There are times when you must speak up. For example, if you see a clear injustice, then you must denounce this injustice with a kind word. If someone asks you for sincere advice, if your words will benefit people and teach them something useful, then the bottom line is that the tongue is a great blessing, but it is also a great responsibility. One word can elevate you among people, while another word can destroy everything you have built in your life. Therefore, always remember to be silent and not expose yourself, and speak when there is benefit and good in speaking.